Hi, Cancer. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy. I'm back. I needed that little break. I had a lot to deal with in my life. I want to thank you very much for being so supportive and sending me the kind messages and letters from some of you. I really appreciate it. So, I have already shuffled, dealt out your hand, had a little look at it, and it's pretty neat, and it's a lot about a relationship here, okay? This jumped out, Knight of Cups. So this is pretty much you, Cancer, and it's talking about a relationship, and it's someone that you could be in love with now. You admire them, you're attracted to them, you're might be trying to find out about them. And then when I was clarifying, I also got the Knight of Cups again. And this is feeling romantic, dreaming of also freedom, some sort of romantic freedom in a way. All right. So, in the recent past, you have the Two of Swords in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse. You have the Queen of Swords, the Tower, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So I'm wondering if this relationship could have to do, it could be a Scorpio, because I kind of think of the Knight of Cups as the Scorpion of the three, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. Or you could be dealing with an air sign. This could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini person. Doesn't have to be, but it's someone who could feel a little cold at this time. Sure, they have feelings, but they are strictly facts and the truth. I think that perhaps a truth has come out. Okay, a truth has come out, and I'm not sure if there's been a third party situation or not. But and I think this could be a long relationship, a relationship that you've had for a long time, like years, Anyway, I think there was something that you had a feeling about in a way, or the other person did, and didn't really want to face the truth, Also, you didn't. There's someone that's also not kind of hanging around the house. They're going out all the time. They're, not around. No, I feel like not communicating either. There's some sort of breakdown in communication going on. Okay. And again, it's with this Queen of Swords. Now, this also could have been your energy, Cancer, through the situation where you were really trying to protect your feelings here, and you would, you just shut down. You shut down, and you're like, nope, I don't have that, and no, I can't make it, or like you're like real to the facts kind of thing, eh? Not wanting to reveal your feelings. I think they're hurt at the time. And I think that what happens is, or what happened is, one or both parties in the relationship resisted the truth for some time. Didn't want to face it, didn't talk about it, perhaps weren't really caring toward oneself or each other, And then the Tower came, and, everything's out now. Everything's out, and this is possible breakup. It really indicates breakup in a relationship, especially since this is what this reading is about, clearly. And so it could have been unexpected, all of a sudden you did communicate, or like I said, I have a feeling a truth came out. Someone messaged someone and told them something or something like that. A truth has come out, and this, although it caused the breakup and made things difficult, this had been stewing for a long time anyway. You weren't happy in it, or there was deceit or something going on. Okay, there was something going on for somebody. Anyway, and again, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands upright is a lot of action, travel, perhaps, a lot of opportunities, and so in reverse, it's, lack of communication, confusion, breaking ties instead of making ties, So, and at the time, it's kind of difficult to go through. I don't think you're happy anyway, but it's difficult to go through all the same, But in the end, you are free. You're breaking free. I might even call the video "Breaking Free," okay? Because this is what it feels like, in the aftermath for you. You're like a tremendous amount of relief for you, okay? And here you can feel it right away in the present. With the Six of Rods, you feel triumphant, you feel good, you feel like you could have dodged a bullet here, Cancer. You could have dodged a bullet where there was something not right. I'm not exactly sure, dishonesty at the very least. So. And also, there could be something involved. This could be with this person or completely separately. Whereas I feel like you are taking care of somebody. You are responsible for perhaps a parent. You're taking care of a parent, or someone's taking care of you, or was. You know what I mean? You might have gone through a difficult time. You could have healed from something. You could have overcome some sort of slavery to something, and some you could have, and also any healing you're going to do at this time, you're going to do it right where you are. You're not going to run off. You're not going to you're going to stay where you are and heal. And I think you're going to spend some time on your own doing this, but you feel absolute freedom, victorious. You feel like this is good for you. You're celebrating practically, okay? But I also think that there is a sadness because you'd spent a lot of time with this person, disappointment perhaps. You also may feel like this person could have taken care of you in some respect, and now you're not getting that care, you're not getting that attention, you're on your own perhaps, or they are. I feel like someone's on their own now. Well, both of you are, obviously, if you're split up, but you may not have the resources you had before. You may not have the luxury, perhaps the stability. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe you worked with this person that's, I don't know. So there's some sort of complication there where they might have told you have to leave, and you're like, I'm not going nowhere. So, and so there's this kind of wall, invisible wall, and you're not included in the daily business, in the daily minutes, let's say, in the morning roll call. And so It's difficult for you, or you might have been saddled with it all. They might have saddled with all of it with you and disappeared and said, you take care of it, and sort of split the scene. And it might be difficult juggling, or you just can't juggle it all. You can't handle it all, basically, okay? I feel like this has been a long, hard journey for you. You've gone through a lot. You've really worked hard at times, and for whatever it is you guys have built together, this doesn't have to be a lover. I'm suspecting it is, but it also could be a business partner, because we have some pentacles here, communication, and also all this work, all this energy and time that you've put in. And you might feel overwhelmed. You don't really realize that you're done. You've completed it. You don't have to do anymore. You're finished, because you're exhausted. You've been through a lot in this maybe past couple months. It could be the past couple months that you've really been through a lot, and you I think were overwhelmed. You had too much on your plate, too much responsibility, and just after a bit you couldn't juggle it all. But you had completed what you set out to do. It doesn't feel like it right now, but it will. So in the future, coming near the end of the month in September, you have it starts off with the Knight of Rods, and this is wonderful. This is ready to take action, ready to move forward, leave the past behind. Also, the Knight of Rods sometimes is Sagittarius. You could have a Sagittarius in your radar. Doesn't have to be. This is probably your energy. You are thinking about the future, what you're going to do. The one thing, there's a message in here in a couple of places, and one's with the Knight of Rods, is that you should be paying attention and focusing, not spreading your energies too much, or getting wound up in the excitement and forgetting all the work and responsibility, sort of thing. Okay, so anyway, the Knight of Wands is also freedom. There's usually a horse there. It's freedom, and able to move as you please, and able to create. I feel like you could be starting a new job, doing something totally different, with the end of whatever this is here in this situation, because this relationship could involve both what you do, your emotional life, but also what your creative life, what you do. But anyway, I feel like you're moving on to something else bigger and better, and you're feeling a little more in control now. Again, there's a relationship coming to an end here. 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Okay, and you're like, you have 3 tens, so there is definitely, and the Tower, you definite completion happening here. All right, and I think although endings are not always easy, you're really looking forward. You're getting ready to make a big change. You may even be planning to move. This is the planning card. He's all ready. He's got his map and his backpack and his walking boots, and he can see where he's going. It looks pretty far off in the distance, but it doesn't matter. He's ready. You're getting prepared. You're really getting prepared to take some action. The Knight's so excited, wants to just get going, right? So you are ready. And one of the things you could be ready for is a new relationship. Like I said, you may have your eye on somebody because you have double Knight of Cups here. And the Knight of Cups is feeling very romantic. They both have a bouquet of flowers and they're ready to give it to somebody. You know, it's very romantic. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like you're really telling anybody or communicating what you're doing exactly at this time. You're not, you're keeping it secrets. You're keeping it under wraps, but you're making plans. That is for sure. And you're preparing for your journey or your change or what you're about to do. And you are about to do something. There's no doubt about it with all these tens, Cancer. There's all this completion. So obviously you're ready to take the next step. Six of Rods is very much steps taken. So you are ascending for sure. And I think people are believe in you. You can see all these people here. They believe in this person. They're willing to follow this person, be trained by this person perhaps, So, and then, so the other thing in the clarification you got is the Magician in reverse and the Two of Swords. So, it's kind of like when it feels like you're blocked, okay? It feels like you're blocked. You could be a little bit confused, not sure really who to believe or what you're hearing, what you're seeing. It doesn't feel like you can really see in a way, you know what I mean? Or you don't want to see, but I think you're feeling blocked in a way and things aren't happening at the speed and the rate that you want them to. Do not worry, Cancer. They are going to start picking up. They're going to start picking up with what you're doing, and they're going to start picking up in relationship. I don't think it's going to take you very long to make this happen with this other person. You're probably very suave, and a sweetheart when it comes to romance. And then you got the Power of Attraction in the Sacred Rebels Oracle. Look at that. This whole reading has been about relationships, and the power of attraction. And there's definitely someone who has, you are attracted, thinking about them, whether in love or business, whatever. This is a good team partnership, okay? Let's have a look at what it says. It's really hard to memorize these cards because the explanations are quite involved, But we can get kind of an idea of what this one's about. There are so many beautiful adventures and so much magic yet to be. Can you keep your heart open to what is coming towards you without surrendering your experience of the moment by becoming too future oriented? Yeah, because you have a lot of dreams. You're a real dreamer at this time and you're thinking about all the possibilities, but there's preparation. There's work to be done. You're kind of jumping from the pot to the frying pan, you know what I mean? And it might want you to slow down a little bit. There's something arising within you out of the depths of your being. In this process, there is a shift in environment, both internal and external. A fertility is being stimulated. This is your time to play with that fertility, to conceive, create, and embark on the process of transformation with an open heart and mind. You may not know where it's all going to lead. All you need to know is that it will be wonderful and exactly perfectly what is needed. You are a big soul, and with that often comes big dreams. You might worry that you want too much. Perhaps you think that you're only capable of small dreams. If you have drawn this card, Um, this oracle is guiding you to remember that there are stages of creation. A house cannot be built without the flooring. You know, no matter how beautiful the stained glass windows you plan to install are, the walls need to be up first. Up first. If you've been working on healing something, starting a new project, taking a new job or relationship, and feel that although you're getting some results, you are impatient for more and doubt that you can continue or ever find the zone or become proficient in the situation at hand. You're doing well. That which is worthwhile takes time to build. You are creating something of worth. Be patient, keep going, and trust. It also says that you have created a level of manifestation and are transitioning into the next level. And that is very true here. You know, you have 3 tens. It says that you are completing, you're transitioning, you're going through a cycle and you're getting ready for what's to come here. You know? Oh, I jumped ahead. You are going to attract whatever is needed to complete your work in progress and bring it to fruition. Remain open to receive and trust in the unfolding of your life's experiences. Do not turn away. All of the necessary elements are coming together, and that's this card. Okay? Allow this integration to occur so that you can manifest your dreams. Ooh. So, and it's kind of a live in the moment too, you know, with the knight. He's just excited. He has a banner. He's going somewhere and he's not really paying attention. You know what I mean? And the excitement is fantastic and making plans to go ahead. But there's some sort of something you need to do first before you're kind of going to a job you haven't been offered yet. You need to wait for the offer, okay? And it may not be the right time anyway. It comes when you're ready, you know. The teacher appears when the student is ready, sort of thing. So that's what's going on with you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, Cancer, and I hope it helps you in the month to come. And if you want to comment and like and all that stuff, I sure appreciate it. And other than that, have a beautiful month. Talk to you soon. Bye now.